Grab your book, grab your pen, and come right to the front. Hey there, Dariska here, and I want to share a lesson. This is actually my month of rest. I've not been putting out a lot of videos. You reap what you sow. A lot of us know you reap what you sow, but what we understand is you reap where you sow. You're always trying to reap where you sowed. A story happened to me many years ago, and recently the Holy Spirit reminded me of this encounter with this individual and highlighted to me, you reap what you sow, not where you sow. I went to a boarding school, and there was this girl in my boarding school. She was probably 2 years ahead of me in school. In my opinion, from my perspective and the way the school viewed her, she wasn't the most popular person in her batch. You know how school dynamics go. The popular people get away with many things. We used a lot of white uniforms. To be clean was a big deal, because if we're wearing white and you're not clean, it's going to show. To make your white dress look even whiter, we used to use something called blue. This girl used to blue her things until they would literally look like they were kind of blue. Her classmates started to call her Danny Blue. As was custom in school, while you had seniors who were like close to you or friendly with you or whatever. I'm the firstborn, so I had no elders in school or whatever. What happens is that the elder students would give out their uniforms to their favorite junior students if they didn't have younger ones to pass it down to. So I remember that in her batch I had friends. I thought that my friends, the actual people that were my friends, were going to give me their uniform when they were graduating. I wasn't that close with Danny Blue, but we would laugh in school once in a while, gist once in a while. We were living in the same city. We'd run into each other once in a while. And I remember her, she was in a class where I would go home before them because they were writing their final exams. And I just remember her, while I was going back home, she told me, "Ah, Dariska, quand je finis les exams, je peux passer à la maison prendre mes uniformes." And she told me, "Oh, Dariska, when I'm done with my exams, you can come to the house and take my uniforms." When I tell you, I did not ask this girl. I did not ask her, but she told me that when she's done with her exams, I can come and get her uniform. The people that I was asking, that I liked their uniforms and I was asking, they did not give me their uniform. They did not even think, even in the slightest second, that they were going to give me. Meanwhile, these are the people I would run errands for. These are the people I would go crack jokes in their bed space. These are the people I would keep company. These are the people I was doing stuff for, because in my mind, I would get their uniform. But it was Danny Blue, the one that her classmates underlooked, the one that even I at some point would not imagine. That was the person who kept her uniforms for me. And she had a lot of stuff. She had a lot of stuff. And she gave me her pullovers, she gave me her uniforms, she gave me a lot of stuff. I was so surprised. It's one thing to say that come and get. It's another thing to even close from school and call me. She called me and she was like, "Dariska, j'étais dit que quand elle finit les examens, il faut passer prendre les uniformes." She insisted that I should come over to her house and get her uniforms. Today, the Holy Spirit reminded me of this story and just whispered in my ear. He said, "You reap what you sow, you don't reap where you sow." I was trying to reap where I sowed, in the people I was close to, the people I was running errands for, the people I was doing some type of service for value, but I did not reap from there. I reaped from Danny Blue, where I had done nothing, no labor whatsoever. So yeah, stop trying to reap where you sowed. Focus on reaping what you sow. It can come from any place. It can come from unlikely vessels like me, and it can come in the most unexpected ways. So I hope you remember this lesson every time that you feel hurt why you don't reap where you sow. So see you in my next video. Bye.